Alright, I'm going to show you how to get the PlayStation 1 or the PlayStation X on your Raspberry Pi, whether you're using recalbox or retropie. Now specifically, this is going to be for multi-disc games, to where, in the middle of the game, it's going to tell you to switch from disc 1 to disc 2. And what I'm going to be using, I use PSX on PSP, to where you see a regular, you're going to have disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4, to where this PSX on PSP, it's all going to be one file, all the discs all in one, and they're generally smaller, so it saves you a little bit of space, but they're really easy to load up, and it's really easy to change disc in mid-game. I'm going to show you how to do that too. So here I have my Explorer up. I'm using recalbox, so the best way to get into recalbox is / recalbox. You're going to go to the share, and you're going to go to your ROMs. Now this already has the emulator for PSX on it. It's already built to work with the PSX on PSP ROMs. But as you'll notice, instead of using the Q and bin files, you got a PBP. So all you're going to do is you're going to drag that over. And once that finishes, I'll go ahead and speed this up for you. So I'm going to go ahead and jump back to the Pi to save a little bit of time. But as you notice, it says eBoot. And then you got your image right above it. And all you're going to do, because everything is going to be called eBoot, so it's going to erase your other ones when you try to add one. So all you're going to do is you're going to rename that. So whatever you type in, like right here was Final Fantasy 9, that used to say eBoot. So I typed in Final Fantasy 9, and whatever you type in, it's going to automatically change your image. That way they're the same, they know to pull from each other. So let's go ahead and go back to the Pi. Alright, so we're back on the Pi. I'm going to go ahead and start a game real fast. Alright. So now when you want to change games, all you're going to do, like I'm using my PS4 controller, I'm using my hotkey and my X. You're going to go whatever goes into your menu. You're going to go down here to disk control. And this is why the PBP files, the PSX on PSP ROMs are so much easier. You can just click on disk control. You got disk cycle tray. If you look at the bottom of the screen, it says ejected virtual disk tray. Then you're going to go up to the disk index. And all you're going to do is switch what disc you want. You see this game has 4 discs. All I'm going to pick disc 2 at the time that the game tells you to. Like if you're at a save point, it tells you now you need to put in disc 2. Just open your tray, switch to disc 2. Now we got to cycle it one more time to make it think that we closed that PlayStation tray. So close virtual disk tray. And we're just going to go back. We're going to go up to the top and click resume. Then your game's going to resume in it. But since I'm not at a save point, it's just going to freeze my game right here. So I would have to go back in, open my disk tray, go back to disk 1, and then close it. Now that the disk tray is closed, going to resume, and then the game's going to resume like it was. So I think that way is much simpler than trying to mess with the disk 1, disk 2, disk 3, all different files. It's all jumbled up together. So it's a multi-disc game. The PSX on PSP ROMs are definitely the way to go.
Okay.